Right, but look, I'm safe, okay, because I've come backwards and extreme offline. Thanks to John, and until the next one. Were you straight-faced?
Yes.
Perfect.
I had a little bit of a smirk at the very beginning.
Hi all, Marky here with the Exiles, hope you're safe and well. So in this very brief video we're going to talk about the reason why targeting the legs as an initial attack is quite risky. We're going to look at the advice that Fiore gives us, but what we're also going to do is talk about why as a secondary option, or hitting the legs after an action, is sometimes quite useful, especially if you're taking advantage of coming offline. So if we just grab a weapon. Excellent. So the key thing here is that John is quite a lot taller than me. I'm 6 foot and he's 6'5". So if he is targeting my legs, he should have a good reach advantage on top of the length of his weapon. Yeah. Now, the advice that Fiore gives us is very, very basic. It's effectively Pythagoras. It's trigonometry. Even with the length of his arms and his height advantage, I'm very, very safe from him hitting my legs because I'm using trigonometry. Now that's shown in quite a linear way. Okay, so if he goes to my legs, I'm just going to go for his head. I'm going to retract the leg either with a step or just with a gather. Yeah, so there's a step, or I can just gather. Yeah, and I've got trigonometry on my side, and that actually works offline too. So I'm here, look, it actually works offline. I'm quite safe, even with John's reach and height advantage. And it works all over. So if he targets my front leg, there you go, I've got, you know, a cut, I've got a thrust, I've got all of that kind of stuff. So as an opening action, it's a little bit silly. And Fiore only shows one play where he actually deals with this. But as a secondary option, it's very, very practical, very, very useful. So for example, if I'm doing a beat, okay, I've deflected his weapon, it's going to take him ages to recover that leg, and my arms are going to be much, much quicker, okay? Now there are sometimes instances where you want to attack the leg. For example, if I do that beat but his arms stay quite high, quite central, I'm at risk, okay? If I'm bringing this weapon back and I'm looking, we might get a double and all of the rest of it. So thinking clever about this, I can hit my leg on the way through, okay? Now, and that also works on the other side too. So for example, on this side with a beat, yeah, I can come down at the arms, I can come round at the legs, I can come low on his body as a secondary action for a couple of reasons. One, I've dealt with his weapon, I've wide spaced his weapon, but two, I'm coming offline, okay? And this is where things can change again for the extreme. So as much as I said that if you're coming offline, the Pythagoras thing kind of still works, if you come super offline, it starts to fail, especially if he is the first mover, okay? So if he is cutting at my head and I'm just doing this, okay, I can be safe, okay, because I'm coming extremely offline. So if we take sword, turn off the lightsabers now. So if we take a sword and John is cutting from his right shoulder and I come extreme offline, I'm safe, but I've got him. Now bearing in mind, John is, as I say, a lot taller than me, so this would work a lot better if we were the same height. But look, I'm safe, okay, because I've come backwards and extreme offline too. So that's an example of why sometimes it works, but generally speaking, as an initial action, it's very, very, very risky, okay, because it doesn't have to be the head, it could be the arms. Oh, sorry, you attack my legs. Yeah, it's because I've got all of this length, all of this reach, okay? And if I'm a bit nervous, I've got all of that. I've got arms, I've got all the rest of it. But as I say, as a secondary action, perfectly legitimate, okay? But it's not the best target. I want to hit him in the head, I want to hit him in the body, assuming he's unarmoured. So that's a little bit about what Fiore gives us about the legs. Okay, and it only shows us one play because it's a very simple principle. So I hope it was useful. Thanks to John, and until the next one.